I want to be a cowboy. I'm going to be a cowboy. I'm born to be a cowboy. I want to be a cowboy. A cowboy!
Welcome, everyone, to the Ted and Teach Show. I'm Ted.
I'm Teach.
And we're a local MMA podcast for North Dakota fighters, talking to you about some of our past events that we didn't get to show on the last show. We were talking about Jos's title fight.
Yep, last show we did.
That was November 6th in Denver, Colorado. Going to talk to you also about Tyler Vogel's fights with Leo Berchier. And that was our 185 Fusion Fight League title belt.
Yep, and that was October 24th.
In Billings, Montana.
Yeah, we're a little late on our news, but
nobody posted any videos. I think there was one that we saw.
Yep, a couple that went and watched that from North Dakota actually recorded the fight and put it on Facebook. It was up for a little while. The fight was actually pretty good. I think Tyler, for the inexperience in the cage, you know, he went in there with 2-0, going against a guy that was 13-9 or something like that. Or?
Yeah, something like that. We don't know Leo's.
I mean, he stepped up. You know.
Yeah, hats off to him for taking the fight.
Yeah, a lot of guys
probably would have shied away and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna wait till I get a couple of more fights," or maybe just said, "Hey, you know I can take this and stuff." We saw the fight, and Tyler looked like he was doing really good. He kept kicking him.
Yeah, the first round, I mean, I think they had a good game plan going on with that fight. Was to actually make Berchier move around a lot so he had fatigue.
Yeah, he did look tired. I mean, even up to the end of the fight, he looked like he could barely hold himself up.
Yeah.
You know, wish Tyler could have held it on a little bit longer, that almost to the end of the second round, and then he just got clubbed.
Yeah, I mean, he kept Berchier really busy trying to block the kicks and stuff. And, I mean, he was giving some good pot shots. I mean, Tyler did land some good punches on him.
You could see Leo got hit. I mean, he didn't look like he was too worried, but he was taking him and just kept.
Yeah, that's pretty much Leo's strategy in MMA. It's like
a modern Rocky.
Yeah, basically. Definitely, yeah. I would go with that.
Because Tyler put on some really good shots on him. He kicked him. I love that right off the bat when the bell rang, he tried to do that spinning back kick. He tried to catch Leo right away, and let him know, hey, I'm coming. So it was a pretty good fight. And, hats off to you, Tyler.
Yeah, he definitely didn't shy away from Leo.
No,
I mean, Leo, most of his fights are won by KO and TKO. Yeah. I mean, the guy is a beast. I mean, a lot of people have respect for him.
He didn't look like he had much cardio going. I mean, I really wish that Tyler would have just picked up the pace on him, because he looked like he was about to fall.
Yeah, man, he did look tired the second round.
As soon as the bell went on that, they called, and then he just collapses like he was tired.
Yeah.
Completely exhausted. So.
Yeah, Leo's no pushover. That's a fact. Yeah. I mean, the guy did make it onto. I mean, he did make it to the fights on Ultimate Fighter TV. He made it,
But didn't you tell me, Teach, that you had read somewhere that he was struggling to make weight?
Yeah,
struggling to make the weight. So, maybe he wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't in his peak shape going into this fight. He probably took Tyler a little light, and he shouldn't have taken him that light. So, any good fighter knows you don't take anybody lightly.
No.
They step in the cage with you, you better have a little respect for them.
Yeah.
So, hats off to Tyler. I mean, dude went in there and he did some work. It looked good. If he could have kept up that pace and just, kept circling around and moving around and continue to make Leo tired.
And that's what we were talking about the other day, how, like, when we first did the, how is this fight going to go? I always said, too, like, Leo was such a good counter puncher. It looked like he kind of waits for you to make your move, and then he tries to strike you. I mean,
yeah, he definitely doesn't chase.
Yeah.
Doesn't do good at chasing, but he's good at counter striking.
yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what he did with James Wilkie too. When he fought James Wilkie.
Yeah, it's like he
was doing
waited
a lot
for
of
Wilkie
counter.
to throw, and then he countered,
Yeah.
and that was it. Waiting for you to burn your energy and miss so he could counter on you, and yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Tyler had the right strategy going into the fight,
Oh yeah, for sure, Cheech, for
So-
sure.
but the experience will catch up to you real quick.
Mm.
So, if Tyler keeps on fighting on, get that experience up here, I think he's going to turn out to be somebody to look forward to in the future here.
Yeah, or you just even maximize your cardio because you're a big guy. I mean, you're gonna need that cardio, especially if it was gonna go 5 rounds. I mean,
Yeah.
it was gotta have that cardio, phenomenal cardio.
Yeah, you definitely have to have the championship cardio.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, and that's
the
kind of hard.
recovery time is very
That's
important.
what we were saying. 2 fights into it, already, your cardio is probably good, but not, not all the way up there.
Yeah. You probably definitely at 2-0, you don't really know what to expect with the championship rounds.
Unless he had insane marine cardio and just fucking
Yeah.
climbing mountains and trees and all kinds of crap. But yeah, that's a tough one.
But good fight, Tyler. Keep fighting on, man.
And now to our next one, we're talking about the November 6th Jos Eichelbergers against Josh Cavan. Jos was coming in at 14-9, and Cavan was coming in at 10-5.
Yep. I don't know what to say about this one. We didn't really get to see it. I read a little bit about it, some of the stuff that was posted on
nothing
Facebook.
Nothing really to see or watch.
From what it sounded like, the first round, Cavan, it could have easily went Cavan's way. I guess he got Jos on the ground a couple times, and Jos was struggling a little bit through the first round from
trying to
from
slow
what it
him
sounded
down.
like.
Yeah.
Until the second round, and Jos does what Jos does, man.
Pounded him.
He just
Pounded him.
got that opportunity, and the ground and pound came.
Like
Finished the guy.
Like Joe said, he was going to win it. He was going to defend his title belt, and that's what he did.
Yeah, now he's the true champion now.
Yeah.
That's what makes a true champion.
Defending
is
your title
defending
belt.
that title belt.
Yeah, that first one.
Yep. So a lot of people win it and then lose it right away. Jos did his job, worked hard, and he's a champ now, man. 170-pound prize fighting championship.
Yeah, I wish we had more video on it. That would be great to show and stuff. So, but hats off to him.
Yeah, I can't wait to. Hopefully, his next defense will
Be here.
probably in Williston.
Oh, in Williston.
That will be nice, man. 'Cause
Oh.
I'll get to go. I know. I know you won't want to.
Williston.
You're not looking
Oh,
forward to that trip, but
Man.
yeah, we'll definitely be there for that if he gets to defend it in Williston. 'Cause, prize fighting championships.
And-
That's
and-
where they always have their
Yeah,
fights.
and
in
they're
North
they're
Dakota.
good. They're good out there. I mean, man, they always come out and stuff too, just like we do. I mean, a good place to have it.
Yep. So it'll be worth the trip, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely go watch that.
So we're going to talk about this weekend's coming up fight, November 14th, Saturday, at St. Michael's, North Dakota, with Justin Likness versus the title
champ,
holder.
yeah, the champ.
Yep, the champ, Jordan Griffin, with the DFC championship belt. You guys remember he won that one from our Ramberg here.
Yep, and he's the 145-pound champion, KOTC champion, king of the cage.
Yep. Going to talk a little bit about this one. Justin's already 5-2. He's been on a 5-fight win streak.
Yep.
He's coming up. He's got half of his fights by TKO and submission. He's looking really good. We talked about him before. He's moves around. He kicks really well. He's got that Muay Thai background, southpaw. So he's bringing a lot to it, and he's actually looking like he's getting
Yeah, I
more
think
and
both
more.
of those guys are southpaws.
Yep.
Yeah.
Griffin's also southpaw fighter, and coming out of that Wisconsin camp.
Yeah, because he was definitely using that southpaw against Cameron in that DFC title fight.
Yep.
And he was just sending it down the middle and just landing it on Cameron.
That's what I was going to talk about, Teach. I was going to say, golly, you know, Justin's got his work cut out for him. I mean, this isn't going to be an easy fight, but not saying you can't win it. Go in there and take it from him. Jordan's got that good defense. I mean, looks like he feeds off of the momentum once he tries to, you know, pound you know, to the mat. He tries to slam you real quick, like, you know.
And that, you know, with Likness's style, man, that takedowns really won't be there, because he's gonna run into Likness's kicks and stuff like that. You know, I just don't see that quick takedown being there.
Not saying that Jordan isn't going to realize that too and try to take him off of his game. I mean,
you know, when he was fighting Cameron, you know, he didn't even try to do any takedowns. It was all Cameron trying to get.
I think he was
takedown.
afraid. Yeah, I think he was afraid of Ramberg getting him
On his back.
Yeah, that's what I think. It looked like he was always ready to sprawl right away. He caught Ramberg that one time, and, you know, that sucked. I wish Ramberg could have gotten the leg on him and drove him down.
And Griffin, yeah, he throws some kicks, but they're not all that impressive.
No. It looks like he's just trying to set himself up so he can throw that right down the middle.
Yep.
He always moves forward, so you know he's coming for you. Even stepping off to the side and just give him a good kick to the midsection would be nice. Light him up. Just light him up. I actually think you need to beat him in the body. I mean, he's taking punches. We've seen him on his fights. He can take a punch. I mean, you know, I haven't seen.
Hey, he's from the Rufus camp.
Yep.
Out in Wisconsin. So, you know, he's got top level fighters that he's training with. So, you know, he's tough.
Yeah. He looks like a lot of the punches he took. I think one we saw where he got clocked really good, but he recovered. I mean, I don't think you can take him.
He has phenomenal cardio. So, he's going to have a quick recovery out of any shots that he takes.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to have to really beat this guy down. You're going to have to just beat him.
And one thing with Likness, so, you know, I'm a little concerned the fact that he's really hasn't gotten out of the second round.
No, most of his fights are quick. I mean, he gets them, he takes care of them right away. I mean, that could also teach that he's
a finisher.
Aggressor.
Sure,
he finishes it. He doesn't want to, you know. I mean, maybe if this fight goes all 5 rounds, there might be some question. We haven't really seen anything yet. From Likness, and he just might surprise us. Come out, kick the shit out of Griffin, and be going home early.
You never know. I mean,
I mean,
if a person's not used to taking kicks, they take all the energy out of you really fast.
Yeah, and he looks like he loves to kick. Like he gets it going right away. Justin likes to hop around, get that kick going, and kind of get the rhythm, and then, you know, from there he picks what he wants to do next.
Yeah, he definitely. There are two styles that really are opposites, right? Griffin, he likes to shoot in and out, where Likness likes to step circle. So, two opposites. It all depends on who does theirs better.
And we got some video to show you guys on that, where, you know, we saw some of the same things that we were talking about.
And right here is Griffin. He has the quick sprawl.
20 seconds left. Let's see if Mr. Jordan can do anything with that.
A little commentation from.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about too. It looked like he knew already, you know, to try to make sure that Chris didn't get that inside leg. And
from here, this is where you see he really doesn't have his kicking style is really not there.
Yeah,
it's kind of fling it out there, and that's about it.
He's trying to use that reach. He uses that reach.
Well, one thing about him, though, the guy does throw some good combos. I mean, once he gets rolling, he starts swinging and has good counters.
Yeah.
He's quick to counter. And here again is he just you'll see the combinations come out of him.
Yeah, he's not afraid to throw, you know,
Rides the edge of the punches.
Yep.
One good part about that, though, is your legs longer than your arms. That'll be a Likness's advantage.
Yeah, I wish Chris would have kicked more. Maybe, you know, got some more kicks in, but, you know, you can tell Chris likes to throw. He likes to punch more. So.
Yep. So here we're going to show some of Likness's highlights. Yeah, it's when he feels pressured, he does do quick takedowns.
Pretty quick.
Shoots for those legs to stop the swings. Likness is in the
Green trunks.
green trunks. I was going to say gold. Colorblind, man.
So just
So, yeah, we have some quick highlights here just to give you guys a little view of the two fighters that we're talking about.
right here, I think you were saying what Teach he does.
Yeah,
something
right
in the
here, man. He
fence.
gets a little creative here. This is pretty cool. Pretty smart. He sees that he's not quite getting it. He didn't want to struggle anymore, and he puts his feet on the cage and jumps off
pushes off.
to get it on the ground and finish the choke. That was pretty impressive.
Coming in on him. Jared's doing a good job taking control of the cage, keeping the center there.
And here we're showing that the guy, he can do
Resilient.
some grappling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got both hooks set in here, Steve. He's on the back firm and tight. He's looking to see.
And I like how he's patient. I mean,
Yep.
he's not out muscling. He's not muscling the guy. He's just maneuvering the guy.
Yep. Using his techniques.
Yeah.
Nope, he's got the back again.
Then he finishes it. He's very patient when he's down there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's so crazy that a couple of shows ago we were talking about North Dakota fighters, and now we've already talking about 3 title fights that they're in.
Oh yeah, it looks like that. All these promotions are seeing our fighters in North Dakota that we're training, we're tough, we're willing to fight, and willing to fight anybody.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. We got more and more of our fighters that they're getting shots and stuff. Likness, if he can pull it off, that would be great. That'd be great. And then we'd have 2 belts already. We'd have Jos's, the PFC. The PFC one, Teach? Yep, PFC champion 170 for Jos's.
Yep.
And then we could get back that DFC one.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Well, hopefully Likness will get in here, and the strategy I think Likness needs to really go to win this fight is to do a lot of circling, which it looks like he does. Don't ever let your feet stop. All right? Throw a lot of kicks at him so he stays back. And from what it looks like, Likness has good kicks. He's very relaxed when he throws them.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like he's going to struggle real hard and get tired from him.
Yeah. And it looks like Griffin tries to wear you down too. He really tries to wear you down. I think he tries to get you.
I mean, the
up
guy
against
is
the
he's a
cage.
5-round fighter. He's
Yep.
not. He's
Yeah.
there's in his earlier fights, from what I can see, like online. I mean, he was a quick finisher, but now that he's gotten farther, and got more experience, now he's more
Well-rounded.
conservative now. So, the Rufus camp probably saw that as he would go up the ranks that he's jumping in there too quickly, so they calmed him down and said, hey, play the game. It's 5 rounds.
And it looked like earlier he had a heavier hit, but now I didn't see it as much.
Yeah, in the fight with Ramberg.
Yeah.
I didn't really see it either.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that changed because, like we were saying in the earlier fights, he looked a little bit heavier. But now I think since he's gotten in better shape and his cardio's up there, I haven't seen the punching power.
Both fighters being left-handed like they are, I mean those straight down the middle punches are going to be harder to get.
Yeah.
On each other.
Yeah, they're gonna
So,
both kind of cancel each other out with that same stance.
Yeah.
But I thought I had heard that Griffin comes out like that because of the camp, but then he switches to the right. But we'll have to do some more investigating on that one. I remember hearing that. I think in the Ramberg fight they were mentioning that he starts off with his left and then he goes back.
Oh, from what I saw in the fight, he was
Most dominant with his
on
left.
that side.
Probably
That's the
stuck
side.
with it since it was working.
Well,
or
yeah, it
something.
was. Yeah, that left hand was going right down the middle and landing. So he probably really liked that feeling and kept with it.
up. Yeah.
So I mean, with Likness, Jordan's gonna have to fight a different fight.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is it looks like Likness has some groundwork. He's got some jiu-jitsu background, so that's gonna play in his part. And Griffin, it looks like he's a big wrestler.
I was gonna bring that up. The stats that we saw he's got Griffin's got 3 by KO, 4 by submission, and then 4 to decision. So and
So
Likness,
on those 4 to decision, was that towards the later?
like
wins?
in the I think it was like earlier
Wins?
earlier on his wins, and then it went to his sub and his KOs, but nothing really sticking out like one's more dominant than the other. And then when we look at Justin's, we got 3 by KO and 2 by submission. So that's like we said, he's finishing him so quick. He's taking care of it. So I think that's going to be pretty.
Yeah, definitely go to his
advantage.
advantage there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be a good fight. It's going to definitely be something that everybody's going to want to see. And all you fighters watching this, these guys are getting chances. You guys are going to get a chance to get into the the money fights, man.
Yeah, they're obviously looking
work hard.
Yeah, they're obviously looking for people to step in. Because Tyler's was 2-0 and
2-0 and he got a title shot.
Yeah,
that's quite impressive.
Yeah,
actually, and then go in there and take a veteran and make him work hard. That was cool. That was cool. Now we need Likness to go in there and do his work and get that belt and bring it home.
That would be awesome.
Keep it in North Dakota. That's for sure. And we got a lot of really, really good fighters in this state. As long as you guys stick with it, if they just stick with it, keep on training. I know the money's not there right away, but this is a sport that's you got to have a passion for. It's most of these fighters don't do it for the money.
Yeah.
They do it for the passion of the sport. But if they keep working and keep working hard,
well, like Joe
they'll get
said,
their sponsorships. They'll get
like Joe said, he was just doing to stay in shape, getting ready for hockey.
Yep.
And then he said he just loved it. He just loved it, and I mean,
hockey fell to the wayside, and he just now he's a prize fighting champion. Yep. That's awesome stuff, man. I like his story. It's really good.
Yeah.
If your hopes and dreams are be an MMA fighter, make sure that's your passion and do it.
Yeah. Yeah, we so we're gonna go Saturday, or are you gonna watch it Saturday? Teach, what are we gonna do?
I got to work, so I won't be making that one, man. Unfortunately, I thought the fight was in Minnesota. So I wasn't planning on going, so I didn't make arrangements. Unfortunately.
Yeah, we'll have to see what we can find out on the night of the fight.
Yeah, Likness will post it on Facebook, man. Especially if he wins, it'll be on Facebook fast.
Yeah, I hope we see him.
Yep, and he'll bring home the belt, and we'll all be happy.
I bet you his camp would be really happy too.
Yep, I think he's from that area, so.
Oh, around Wisconsin.
I think he's from Devil's Lake area, I believe.
Okay, so by St. Michael.
He's bringing
he'll have some fan
Jordan
base there
into his battleground.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yep,
that'd be cool.
So that's what we have for you tonight, guys. Pay attention to this fight, and we'll all root Likness on, man.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
send
the
us
guy.
Send us some feedback. Let us know. Let us know if you guys think we're right about it. If we're wrong, we just want to keep getting better too. Just like any other North Dakota fighter, want to keep getting better for you guys. So if you see something that you want to call us out on, call us out, man. Call us up. Give us a call.
Give us a call.
Give us a call.
Or text.
Or email.
Yeah. Or Facebook.
Very loud email. So we're good, Teach. We're going out tonight. We're gonna go out with our gloves up
and fight on.
Fight on.